Teen Life students, do your words produce growth? That's the question I have for you today. What do your words do in your life, and how encouraging are they? Have you ever been at a point in time where you just spewed things out of your mouth? My teacher in high school used to call it, we had a student that he said had diarrhea of the mouth. Just talked and talked and talked and never thought about what he was saying. Or have you been at a point where you've just been so mad that you're saying stuff, but you really have no idea what you're saying? Well, that's what this chapter 15, really deals with, is our words and our actions and how we respond to them. You know, the wise person, Solomon says, will know how to control their emotions and even how to respond to those evil situations. And so we've got to be careful of that. And in this chapter, we see some very practical information on how to say the right thing at the right time and even in the right spirit. Now, you know, all of this comes from what we allow to reside not only in our hearts, but also in our minds. How are you thinking? How are you feeling? How are you allowing your emotions to control your situations? We've got to be careful of that. And we got to be careful of what we allow to reside in both our hearts and our minds. We got to have a joyful spirit before the Lord and think on right things. This chapter also mentioned a lot about prayers and our importance on being in communion with God. And when we pray to God, that we're praying for Him to help us. We're also praying for just the right words to say. How many times have you ever thought and prayed, God, give me the right words to say before you've opened your mouth? I trust that we can do that. A great prayer to pray is what David prayed in Psalm 141. He says, set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. I trust that you'll think about that today and let your words produce growth and not tear down.